Hey guys, Hey everyone, I'm Raffy Del Villar from HUMSS 11B and I will be your vlogger for today. So before everything else, gusto mo na kayo kamustahin? Like, how are you guys? How was your week? Kamusta yung month nyo? Well, if you were gonna ask me, ayoko na, sabang-sawa na ako mag-school. Ayoko. Joke lang. Sa totoo lang, pag na talaga ako. Dumagdag pa, joke lang. Bawal yun sa camera, sorry. Pero totoo, secret lang natin ah. Tinatamad na talaga ako gumawa ng vlog, pero kailangan talaga. Joke lang. Okay, going back to the main topic, ang pag-uusapan natin today is health, risk factors, and risk management. So, isa-isahin natin yun sa video na ito. And for now, we will be starting with health. So, what comes into your mind when you hear the word health? Siyempre, hindi kayo sasagot, diba? Kasi hindi ko kayo maririnig. Health vlog ko to. Okay, so ako na sasagot. So, ang health for me is, it's like your lifestyle. It is associated with the food you eat, the amount of sleep you get, and siguro yung physical activity mo on a day-to-day basis. Search natin sa Google kung ano yung sabihin ng health. Okay, so it says here, health is the state of being free from illness or injury. And another word for health is fitness. And health is a person's mental or physical condition. Yun lang. Okay, moving forward. Okay, so ano nga bang health risk factor? So risk factor, according to the website, this laptop, health risk factors are attributes, characteristics, or exposures that increase the likelihood of a person developing a disease or health disorder. So ito yung mga nag-trigger sa ating katawan na magkaroon ng mga disorders like heart attack, lung disease, So there are three types of risk factors. Una is hereditary, which is yung namamana. Pangalawa is environmental, or the influence of the physical and social conditions surrounding a person. And yung pangatlo is behavioral. So behavioral naman, conditions resulting from a person's actions. So bale, nakadepende yung health ng isang tao from their actions and decisions. So sa hereditary, an example of a risk factor would be carrying genes that increase the risk of mental illness, cancer, diabetes, and alcoholism. Okay, going back sa diabetes and cancer, if one of your relatives have cancer or diabetes, it is more likely na baka mapasa yan sa genes nyo. So later on, I will sabihin ko sa inyo kung paano nyo i-manage yung mga risk factors that affect your health. Okay, so moving forward, punta tayo sa environmental risk factors that affect the health. So one example is quality of drinking water. So, ayun, kapag madumi yung tubig na iniinom nyo, mas mataas yung chance na magkasakit kayo. Okay? Next is exposure to tobacco smoke. This does not only apply to those who are sa mga addict man ni Garillo. Sa mga nagsusmoke. Kasi sometimes, not really sometimes, pero as far as I know, ang mga second-hand smokers or yung mga nakakasinghot nung smoke ng katabi nila, sila yung mas naapektuhan, mas detrimental to sa health nila kesa doon sa mga nagsusmoke mismo. And pangatlo, the influence of friends, family, or culture. Ito hindi ko to alam. Pero nandito sa website, kaya kunwari alam natin, yes! Okay. Okay, moving forward, the behavioral risk factors include, so once again, behavioral risk factors, these factors are a result of the individual's actions mismo. So walang kinalaman yung environment and all. It's all on the actions and behavior of the individual or the doer. So an example would be smoking, not wearing seatbelts, high-fat diet, or keeping feelings bottled up. So isa-isahin natin yan. Sa smoking, smoking can cause lung cancer or mga lung disease. Not wearing seatbelts, syempre obvious na yan, mababangga ka, di ba? Sa having a high-fat diet can actually it can heighten your blood pressure and it can increase the risk of getting a heart disease or cardiac arrest. Syempre, hindi natin gusto yun. And finally, keeping feelings bottled up. Now, this is a serious issue, especially sa ating mga Gen Z, and especially sa mga taong hindi pa nakalabas ever since the pandemic started. Now, dahil sa COVID-19, all of us are confined within our houses. Lahat tayo parang we experience a lot of di naman depression, pero mental health problems. And if you're experiencing one of those, I recommend you guys na mag-share sa mga tao, share to your parents, to your family, or simply vent it out. Because if you keep on bottling things up, it will destroy you and it will eat you. Pero sa totoo lang, I've been there before and I'm glad that I've shared how I felt noong times na sobrang kinakain na ako ng emotions ko. Okay, so moving forward, yung response natin para sa mga health and risk factors is what you call risk management. So, according to Wikipedia, risk management is the process of analyzing processes and practices that are in place wherein you identify the risk factors and implement procedures to address those risks. So, in other words, risk factors are the answer to your problem. Risk management is the answer to the problems brought by risk factors. So, sa risk management, there are 5 steps. There are 5 steps that we need to follow in order to achieve our goals in risk management. Okay. So, step 1, identify the risk. So, bago tayo mag-isip ng plano on how to combat the risk, kailangan muna natin isipin, ano nga ba yung problema? Step 2, analyze the risk. So, once we identify what the risk is, we need to analyze, we need to fully comprehend the risk and its negative repercussions. So, step 3, we need to evaluate or rank the list. So, bakit nga ba kailangan natin i-rank yung mga risks sa buhay natin? Well, yung risk kasi, it needs to be ranked and prioritized. So, most risk management solutions have different categories of risks depending on its severity. So, kaya natin ito nilalak para mas pa-prioritize natin yung paggawa ng solutions or pag-address dun sa risk na sobrang malala at mabigat. Okay, so step 4 is to treat the risk. So this is where we really plan to do and to implement a solution as a response dun sa problema na dinadala ng risk factor. So every risk needs to be eliminated or contained as much as possible. So this is done by connecting with experts of the field to which the risks belong. And for the 5th and final step, monitor and review the risk. So not all risks can be eliminated and some risks are always present. So ano nga ba ang gagawin natin? So sa step 5, if we cannot get rid of the risks, we are going to implement or find ways to alleviate or to lessen the effects of the risks sa buhay natin. Okay, so in conclusion, what we've talked about today is health, risk management, and the risk factors. So ano nga ba ulit ang health? Health is our state, our physical and mental being. So this can also refer to fitness and being free of injury or illness. Di ba sure? Okay, so Ang risk factors naman, yun yung mga nag-trigger or yung mga nag-contribute sa mga, yun yung nagpapataas ng probability na baka magkasakit tayo or whatsoever. Okay, so third, risk management is the implementation of solutions or the answer to the problems being brought by risk factors. So overall, yun lang naman yung pinag-usapan natin sa vlog. Di pa tapos. Okay, so ayun, thank you guys for watching the vlog for today. Kahit medyo mahaba siya, thank you for staying, and I hope that you guys learned something sa vlog ko, and I hope that you guys stay safe always. Huwag kayo masyadong magpakapagod sa ACADS. Tularan niyo ako dahil ako natutulog lang ako sa klase. Joke lang. Sir, I don't. So, ayun. Stay safe and study well. Enjoy niyo yung term break niyo sa February.